Yes, them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say it, knock it, Ryan.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. We're going to look at Jamaica versus Panama, the second game in the World Cup qualifier. Jamaica lost to Mexico by 2-1, but I have a special guest to do this math prediction and preview in one. How are you doing, Halftime TV? Welcome, man.
I'm doing good. How about you, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Look like you just wake up, though.
Enjoying the weekend to the maximum, right?
What do you feel about the game?
Wait, the game against Mexico or the game against Panama?
Mexico, and then we'll go to Panama.
I think the game against Mexico, the fans were getting a bit ahead of themselves. I think we were lucky to still be in it up until the 70th or 80th minute. We got a goal in, which wasn't warranted because we didn't deserve a goal. Throughout the game, I think we had 27% ball possession, and we didn't even put together 5 consecutive passes on no occasion throughout the game. So it was a hard watch. We lost, deservedly so. I think the better team on the night won. And for those who actually expected us to get a result, I think they were ahead of themselves. I think the thing with that game, the reason why it hurt so much for a lot of fans who are passionate and who are their judgment is a bit clouded by their emotions, is because we were so close. So we're so close yet so far. The mere fact that we made it up until what, the 86th minute or the 85th minute, when Mexico scored. 80?
No, the 89th minute they scored.
To the 89th minute, they thought they were hard done, and it was taken away from them in the last minute. I don't think Jamaica deserved anything from the game. It was one of the most difficult football games I've had to watch in recent memory, really. And I think it was a just result.
Well, I agree with you, but I predict the Reggae Boyz to come away with a 1-1 draw. I think all the game panned out, all the game, I know people frustrated, all the game finished. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't expect to get something from the game, but all the game went, and the stupid mistake that the coach make and just
Yeah, but if we're talking about mistakes, it was a mistake that gifted us a goal. So if we're to cancel out the mistakes, then Jamaica would not have been on the score sheet in the first place to begin with. You get what I'm saying? So it's tit for tat, because the Mexican team, they can be kicking themselves that they conceded a goal in the manner in which they did. So I think Jamaica got a goal, which we were lucky to get a goal because we didn't create anything. We had 1 shot on target and 4 shots overall in the game. The Mexican goalkeeper didn't make a save for the entire 90 minutes. You get what I'm saying? So it's that sort of thing. And we shouldn't get carried away and be over expectant, because as we saw on Sunday night, the persons who went out to represent Jamaica, quite frankly, they aren't ready, in my opinion.
Most definitely, but let us look at it. Mikel Antonio, big name coming in for the Reggae Boyz because of the COVID situation. The red list, they have to play against Panama home. You have Ravel Morrison, you have Bobby Reed. The first time most of these players are going to play at the office without fans. What are your expectations on the Reggae Boyz to play against Panama?
I think the Reggae Boyz, they can, based on the names that they have on paper, they can get 3 points from this Panama team. But we also need to bear in mind that the Reggae Boyz, they haven't beaten Panama in World Cup qualifiers ever, frankly. We've gotten a number of draws, but that's it. And in the recent meetings, I think the last 7, we've only won 1 in all competitions. So again, history isn't on our side, and regardless of the names that we have on paper, it's the execution that matters. And we've seen it where we've put out a number of big names, but they just don't gel together. All right, so we have Kemar Roof, we have Mikel Antonio. Mikel Antonio is the hottest striker in Europe right now as it relates to goal contributions. I think he's had 7 goal contributions in 3 games, 4 goals and 3 assists. So he is the man with the momentum, but we have to ensure that the service is there for him, which is where Ravel Morrison comes in. But again, these two haven't played together before. Folks will say good players, they find ways to make it happen. I agree. But also you have to understand that this is CONCACAF and the teams aren't going to allow you the opportunity to find ways to make it happen. So I think Jamaica, they'll go into this one as favorites, even without the fans in the national stadium. We have the better team on paper. For Panama, Alberto Quintero, he will be their main creative threat. They want to nullify his creativity from the middle of the park, because if they allow him the freedom, then he can hurt us, and he can hurt us significantly.
Yeah, really looking forward. As I said, Panama is our buggy team. We don't play well against Panama. Panama is a team that pass the ball very quick. They play quick, and whenever Jamaica play against team that move the ball properly, they always find it difficult to cope against that team. But we must win all of our home game at home if we want to qualify for the World Cup. And starting this Sunday, we must get 3 points. Nothing less than 3 points. We get a points, I think that's a failure.
There's 1 point from 2 games. But as I said before, and I'll keep reiterating, it will be a completely different squad from the one that played in Mexico because of the circumstances, and we know this. I think the players they journeyed all the way from England, and it's only fair that they play, because most of those guys that came in from England, they're looking to at least get on the starting lineup come Sunday against Panama. So we will be seeing probably a complete overhaul of the team. The likes of Liam Moore and those guys, Ethan Pinnock, to come in. I think we're going to we probably will only see maybe 3 or 2 maybe. I'm going to put it 3 the most of the players who played in Mexico starting against Panama. That's my opinion.
Hopefully. But guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share your thought down in the comment section. It's very important for you guys to hit that like button. Before we get into our starting line of prediction, guys, every day when Ryan LFC go live, you can have an opportunity to have your say on the platform. That's the WhatsApp number up there. You guys can save it in your phone. So whenever I go live, you can call in and share your thought on the Reggae Boyz and the topic we're going to talk about. But Naranda Brown, just jump right into it. Starting lineup prediction for you. If you were the manager and you play against Mexico, difficult game at the Azteca, coming to this game, most of the English-based players have been on the island for like 3 to 4 days now. They get a little bit of rest. They're not playing jet lag. They're fresh. They're in the national stadium preparing for this game. What are your starting lineup? Are you want me to give my one before?
Yeah, go ahead. You can lead out with this one, because I haven't actually thought about it, and I don't really like predicting the coach's team either. But go ahead, you lead out, and then I see what changes I'd make.
Okay, this is just right off of my top of my head. I don't really have pen and paper. Okay, so Andre Blake in goal. I'm going with Leon Moore, Mariapa. I want to see Leon Moore and Ethan Pinnock. I want to see Ethan Pinnock get a chance. I want to see what he can offer to this team. Play very good for Brentford in the Premier League, so I'm going with Leon Moore and Ethan Pinnock. At left back, I will stick with Kemar Taxilarines. At right back, I want to see something different, and I'm going with Wes Harding at right back. If it's not Wes Harding, I would love to see Javon Brown. I don't want to see Alvas Powell. He get 2 minute shot, and at this moment, I think he's not up to it. What I see in the Gold Cup and that game against Mexico, I think he might have an okay game. I give him a 5, but I want to see something different, a different person get the opportunity. So either going to be Wizarding or going to be Javon Brown who play for Vancouver. Now let's go inside the midfield. Anthony Grant, if he fit, no injury, I will have him in the holding midfield, Daniel Johnson, and I will play Ravel Morrissey. I think that's a very solid midfield. And up top, I would go with Mikel Antonio, Kemar Roof, and Bobby Reed. What do you think about that?
I can fully see through your approach to the starting lineup. And quite frankly, I wouldn't even change anything. I'm looking at maybe Damian Lowe getting in because he didn't do as bad in the Azteca.
But Maria don't do bad as well too.
That's what I'm saying. But that
Me, I think
yeah.
Mariapa was our best defender. At the age of 34, he hungry, he do not
again at the age of 34, playing 2 high intensity games across 3 days really. So again, so that's the only reason I probably put a question mark with the defensive pairing that you have there. But overall, it's like for the most part, because I think Liam Moore can do most things that Damian Lowe can do. Ethan Pinnock, he's a good defender, as you alluded to. He's been doing fantastic in the EPL with Brentford. I think in that first game against Arsenal, he was a rock at the back. He continued where he left off in the playoffs, and he had the most headed clearances in the game, so we know he's really good in the air. But Panama, they like to keep it on the ground, and as you said, they're fast-paced, ball-playing team, right? So again, the starting 11 sounds good, and if we are to go through the starting 11, we will realize that from the team that played in Mexico, you only retain the services of what? 2 players? 3 players. Three. Anthony Grant, Taxi, and Andre Blake. So you only retain this.
It's difficult for me to drop Nichols. I think Nichols put in a very good shift, and
True.
I would have him to play against Costa Rica.
Okay, yeah. But again, these guys, as I said, the situation is a little bit ticklish because these guys, they traveled all the way from the UK to represent Jamaica, and they are good enough. It's not a case where they're trying to fight for a spot. They are good enough, and if they were available to play in Azteca, we'd probably see a completely different team. So we will see Roof making his debut. We'll see Antonio making his debut. 2 debutants up front there in the top 3. So again, it promises to be a fascinating encounter. I am looking forward to seeing what the Jamaican team has to offer. I hope it is better than what we saw in the Azteca, because it's not even a matter of hoping, because I don't think it can get any worse than what we saw in the Azteca. That's how bad the game was. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see this game, man. A lot of people don't looking forward to see that Mexico game because of Mikel Antonio. We are really looking forward to see the most out of every place player. I think people can Kemar Roof has been flying under the radar a little bit.
I'm looking forward to seeing Mikel Antonio, if I'm to be honest with you. Kemar Roof, he's been doing his thing, but again, as I said at the top of the show, this is the hottest property in Europe right now. Not only in the English Premier League, in Europe. No Messi, no Cristiano Ronaldo, no Kylian Mbappe. Mikel Antonio is the hottest property in Europe, right? So he's had the most goal involvement across all top 5 leagues in Europe, and he's representing Jamaica. So I am excited. I can't wait to see, man, with the cloud of controversy hanging over his head leading up to this moment, because it's been back and forth. It's been passport issues. It's been rejection from the English FA. It's been a lot of noise surrounding him, leading up to him playing for Jamaica. So I am really excited to see Mikel Antonio in particular and what he'll bring to the table.
Trust me, Halftime TV, I really appreciate it. Come and share your thought on the team. Just hope for the best, and I hope Coach Theodore Whitmore just do the right thing, especially. And the funniest thing, I don't hate Coach Theodore Whitmore. I think most of the time, bro, what really worried me about Coach Whitmore is to when he's supposed to make the change, to make the impact on the team. When a little bit of problem and you can go and lay aside the wife and put the chest in her head, in her stomach, I should say. And she kind of rub it down and say, yeah, baby, everything going to be okay. You know what I mean? That's what I really want from Coach Theodore Whitmore when him coaching this national team. When the team come under a little bit of pressure, he's be the father figure in that dressing room and the touchline to nurture the team. As I said, every good team have a good coach and a good father to help them out when they're in a situation. Just make the right tactics and listen to Paul All. You ball for help, you're getting it. Just listen. Both of you guys work together. It's very good. Sometimes you're standing up, Paul, and sitting on the bench. He's seeing the game on a different angle. So sometimes you have to have that communication, Coach Theodore Whitmore. And please, let go your ego and do the right thing. What's the score?
Well, score prediction.
Yeah, you were saying something. Go.
No, I saying that you should consider poetry in the future. but my score prediction for that game, I think Jamaica is still struggling to keep a clean sheet. I think
why is that though? And our strongest part of our game is defense. When you look at, I don't think much centre back in CONCACAF is better than our centre back.
Again, and I've said this on a number of occasions on my channel and on different channels that I've been on. Theodore Whitmore, I don't even want to say Theodore Whitmore, but we're relying heavily on individual brilliance when it comes to defending rather than operating as a unit, right? The defenders, they aren't drilled to work in unison. So each person knows, oh, I'm a brilliant defender, so I know how to read the game, I can do that. But then the other person who is the partner isn't on the same wavelength 9 out of 10 times. And if we're to track back in the last 5 games or so, we realize that the goals that we've been conceding have been cases of miscommunication, out of position, all of that, because they are not on the same wavelength. If the defenders say, okay, we're stepping, everyone should be stepping, you should understand that, okay, if my partner goes left, I'm going to cover that half space behind my partner. But that's not the case, because when decisions are being made, the other person doesn't even understand what's happening or doesn't even have a clue what his partner is going to do. So again, I think we're relying heavily on individual brilliance, and it's commendable considering how well we've done in some of these games, but also it's an area that needs to be fixed. We've spoken about the attacking talent that Jamaica has. We also have some fantastic defenders, but the defenders are not on the same wavelength, and that's the reason we're struggling to keep a clean sheet. All right, so I think for the score prediction, I think Jamaica will win this game. So we'll break the curse, and we'll come up with 2-1 victors against Panama.
I will go with that. 3-1.
3-1. Okay, fair enough. Mikel Antonio to get a brace.
Mikel Antonio to get 1. Kemar Roof to get 1. And Shaman Nichols to come off the bench and silence the Dota again and get 1. So that's 2-2 for Shaman Nichols. And Mexico and Panama, they will make it difficult. And remember, Mikel Antonio, Kemar Roof, Ravel Morrison, play 1 or 2. These Panama team going to put in a lot of kicking, fly kicking. That's how the Panama physical. So it's not going to be as similar in the Premier League. It's going to be rough, and the referee will allow it. So
yeah,
have that in mind to the English baseball. Yeah. You know what I mean? But Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thought in the comment section. As I say, if you haven't, go and subscribe to Halftime TV. Make sure you go and subscribe to Halftime TV. The link will be down in the description, so you can check out Halftime TV. I think when you're going to do your match preview,
I'll probably do it as soon as I finish this one.
So thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Remember, guys, WhatsApp calling there. We're promoting it. We want to get you guys opinion. Halftime, you need to call in whenever you have some time. See you, my brother.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try. I don't think I'll be doing the watch along tomorrow because I have to work. So probably after, I'll check out what's happening and pass through. All right, I'll pass through.
All right, my brother. Enough respect, man. Appreciate it, man. Viewers.
All right, always appreciate it.
Until next time, from your boy Ryan LFC, I like to say peace out. Thanks for watching.